No date has been set for the vote, but it comes amid heightened tensions after the EU presented a draft divorce bill to the UK, and Mrs May said no British Prime Minister would ever accept it. And in a blow to Mrs May, there are enough Conservative Party lawmakers supporting the amendment to push it through. The amendment calls on the UK government to take all necessary steps to implement an international trade agreement which enables the UK to participate after a exit day in a customs union with the EU. Mrs May has said she opposes joining a customs union with the EU. Take all necessary steps to implement an international trade agreement which enables the UK to participate in a customs union with the EU. The Labour Party is also tabling a similar amendment, supporting staying in a customs union with the EU, allowing tariff-free trade between members. Former Attorney General Dominic Grieve led a successful rebellion in December, backed by Labour, defeating the government to ensure lawmakers get a meaningful vote on the final Brexit. Labour's Brexit spokesman, Sir Keir Starmer, suggested on Sunday the same tactic may come into play with a trade bill. He said, "Whether it's our amendments or the crossbench amendments, crunch time is now coming for the Prime Minister. Because the majority of Parliament does not back her approach to a customs union. Theresa May could be defeated over a Brexit amendment. The majority in Parliament needs to be heard, and it will be heard sooner rather than later." The draft divorce bill, set out by EU negotiator Michel Barnier, demands to align Northern Ireland with its own rules, including the customs union, in order to avoid a hard border. The European Commission's draft text for the UK's withdrawal agreement sets out in legal terms plans for the establishment of a common regulatory area between the EU and Northern Ireland. The plans envisage an area spanning the whole island of Ireland with no internal borders and free movement of goods. Dominic Grieve led a successful rebellion in December on it. Suggests that EU and UK customs authorities should jointly oversee movements between Northern Ireland and the British mainland, while Europe would retain control over aspects of taxation and state aid in the 6 counties. Mr Barnier said the Ireland idea was a backstop solution to avoid a hard border. In an apparent dig at the UK's lack of progress, he said it was an imaginative and creative solution to the border issue. But he said the EU was willing to discuss 2 other options put forward to avoid a hard border, including using technical solutions.